so I'm in downtown beautiful Portland, and it's kind of raining a little bit, and we're going to head down to Mother's Bistro, which is one of the best places in town. Lisa Schroeder is well known, one of the most respected chefs in Portland, and we're going to have lamb shank, and we're going to have some potato.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Bess, who's
you
here?
Gonna come see me?
I'm coming to see you right now.
Well, come on, let's go together.
So I was just kind of talking about where we're heading.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Mother's Bistro Bar, my restaurant.
But what I want to know is I want to know more about you. I want to know a little bit of your background.
I was 35 years old, and I realized that there was no place to get mother's cooking. Mother food was nowhere to be found.
Right.
You could get Thai, Chinese, Mexican.
Right.
But the kind of food that I would make for my family, I couldn't find it in a restaurant. And so I decided back in 1992, that's what I was going to do. So I went to the best cooking school, worked at Le Cirque in New York City, Les Penas at the St. Regis Hotel. I learned a lot in my travels. I went to Morocco, Spain, and Italy, as well as France. And you know what I learned mostly? Is that the food of a country is not found in its restaurants. The food of a country is found in its homes, made with love by the mothers for their families.
So can we go take a peek at the lamb?
Here, come on, let me show you. I'm going to put you to work, buddy.
I'm ready.
What I do here is slow cooked food.
Okay.
Food that takes a long time to prepare. These are lamb
those are beautiful.
hind shanks.
Look at those
local
beauties.
Anderson lamb. I like to do it this way. And my pan was hot. So you can go ahead and throw your bone. Here's a bone, stick it in.
All right.
Whoa.
Boy, these are absolutely gorgeous.
Aren't they?
Yep.
And the point is, you always want to heat your pan before you add anything to it, even before you add your oil. That way you know the pan is nice and hot and the oil doesn't smoke. So any braised dish is always the same method. Brown your meat, add your aromatics, deglaze with something yummy. We're going to use Guinness and red wine today.
I was going to say, I knew you were going to use wine. I just didn't know you were going to kick it up a happy notch.
Yeah, in fact, over here...
She's going to make it very happy.
We've got some Guinness, and that's what's going to go in this stew. Yeah.
Right here, folks. Jesus.
So we make a veal stock that cooks overnight. Then we take local short ribs and sear them just this way.
That is beautiful.
And let them braise. And this has been going since 11 o'clock, 6 hours. And that's why our food is so unique, because nobody today takes the time to cook like this. Let's give you a little taste just so you can see what it's really like straight out of the oven. Blow, blow, blow. Hot blow, blow.
Holy moly.
Good? Tender? Yummy? Our pastry helper, and he also makes all the dumplings that we serve at the restaurant. And here he's making potato-filled dumplings. These are our pierogi, and he rolls each and every one.
Hand love right here.
Made with love.
How many of these do you do a day?
120.
120 a day.
Yeah.
We do taste tests all the time. I might be in business for 12 years, but I have an open mind. And one day somebody came to me and said, I would like to taste you on butters. We've had a whole linear tasting on butters, and you know what? I had an epiphany. Oh my God, better butter makes everything better. It's all about the love.
And
if
you've
you
got
put
plenty of
love
that, Lisa.
into everything you do, people taste it and they keep coming back. And I think that's why I'm still in business after 12 years.
You are.
I am.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make you taste some dinner
Let's
now.
go. Let's do it.
I've worked at Mother's Bistro for almost 6 years. I rate Mother's very, very highly. If I didn't work here as often as I do, I would eat here all the time.
Summer of '02, and I worked for a little over 2 years, and I came back in the fall of '07. I've been working for her since then. I think the quality of the service and the quality of the food is second to no restaurant in the city.
People ask me all the time, what do I recommend? And it used to be the roasted chicken. It's absolutely fabulous. Now it's the pulled pork, which is equally fabulous.
My favorite thing on the menu are the pork loin medallions. It's a pounded flat tender pork loin topped with caramelized onions. Wonderful dish.
Lisa Schroeder has an incredible reputation nationally and throughout Portland. So weekend brunches are extremely busy. That being said, we always put some tables aside for walk-ins.
She really does treat us like family, and you work for her for long enough and you really get that feeling from her that she genuinely cares about her employees. Absolutely.
Lisa sent me over to get me something wonderful. So what are you making there, Dane?
Kentucky coffee.
Kentucky coffee.
Kentucky coffee is basically a play on a Spanish coffee. It's flambéed with Booker's bourbon, which is a bourbon that's a small batch bourbon, Kentucky obviously, and it's 126 proof to 131 proof. Very nice, has a lot of flavor to it.
And what are you going to top that off with, Dane?
Cream for you, a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg.
Nice. You guys are pretty local for all of your product, aren't you?
We carry a couple local gins, there's local vodkas out there, there's local whiskeys.
And you guys have a ton of distilleries here, right?
We do.
Dane, here's to dinner. This is like having my own mother right here at Mother's Bistro. She is my mother.
So here's the pot roast. Earlier today you saw it come out of the oven. We have our mac and cheese, which as I told you today is our Lorraine mac and cheese, bacon, caramelized onions, and Gruyere cheese. We have our chicken and dumplings. And I only gave you a half order because I was worried, a little too much food. This is our Parker House roll right here, made fresh every day.
That is, you know what? I'm not waiting for you. I'm taking a bite.
There you go.
Forget about it. I'm taking a bite.
Nothing for you. All right. What do you think? That's a Parker House. Isn't that amazing? So take a taste of the mac and cheese. Tell me what you think. I tasted it before you. I made sure it would meet with your approval, but I need to know. But then there's also dessert, You have to see all the stuff that pastry chef makes. So here's the chicken and dumplings. Again, a little butter in the dumpling.
Wow.
And now you get to taste our mashed potatoes.
Lisa, really?
And actually, people don't realize, but eat a little bit of the mashed potatoes with that dumpling gravy. Sop up that gravy with those potatoes.
Here's the deal. Start sopping.
There you
You
go.
know what? I'm just going to kick it up 5 notches and just
There you
mix
go.
them all together. Just like a mama used to do. She used to stick it all on the one to make a roll. I think you can just sit here and just like really?
Well, I'm glad you didn't make all one because now I have some dessert for you. I've got our brownie sundae, which is a peanut chocolate brownie, homemade peanut brittle ice cream, white and dark chocolate sauces, and then that thing you pulled out of the cooler next door, I've got it for you over here. It's a caramel pot de creme.
Shouldn't have.
But I did. All right, you got to taste this because you pulled it out of the fridge. Open.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah? Just pure caramel, sugar,
Caramel.
cream, and love. Again, it's all about the love, hon.
And not even cinnamon.
No.
Nothing. Just,
No.
All right. Can I do
Sugar and eggs. I'm going to take a bite of this. Don't ask me a question.
All right. Wow. That was great.
Have you had enough? You need some more, or what do you think?
You know what? I don't know if I could ever have enough. I'm sure for today, yes, but we definitely want to come back and visit you for lunch. I think would be great, and I hope you'll invite us back
Anytime.
because this was great. I know we all are, the whole staff had a great time, and we thank you.
And I'm going to go feed them. My pleasure, Johnny. So good to have you.
It was great.
Yeah.
We're just thrilled that you came.